Hello, this is Sean from Beyond the Visual Spectrum. I'm going to share a story. This one's very disturbing and creepy. It's a true story that took place in a small village in the Caribbean country of Belize, Central America. And what happened, and this was documented in a newspaper there called the Amandala. Um, 11 school children were attacked by demonic forces at this church school in this small village, which was outside of the capital city there. And the way it goes is that one of these children, during the morning school session, the teacher left the classroom, and the first child, they were all around 11 years old, and this happened in 2011, and there was a total of 11 children, which was very strange, the numbers. But the first child, as the teacher left to go get supplies or notes or whatever for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, there was something that happened to all of these 11 children. And the first child started feeling as if they were being choked out, and they did pass out. And it happened to all of these kids. They all felt something as if it was grabbing their necks and squeezing the air out of them, squeezing the life out of them. And some of the children were thrown over the desk, thrown against the walls. And what happened is, when the teacher got back, he saw the classroom in disarray and saw the children all hunched over, coughing and gasping for air and crying. And it was chaotic, and the teacher was shocked. And as they took the children to the hospital and got them diagnosed, doctors believed that this was the result of some sort of roadside pesticides or herbicides or something sprayed, maybe to kill bugs in the jungles. Or plants or whatever, and it affected the kids as the wind blew it into the classrooms, because they don't use air conditioners, they have the windows open. So that's what the doctors believed. But the children described demonic forces that were in there, a presence. They all were crying, they were all coming down with symptoms throughout the day. And for many, many hours after this happened, they didn't recover, quickly. But they did recover, but there was stages of the recovery. And they all described something grabbing them, moving them physically, something that was entering them and controlling their breathing, which it was, squeezing their throats, is what they said in the story. I did go over here to that. I was living down there in Belize at the time, and I did talk to some people in that area that knew about the story and knew about the situation, because it was a small village. And so I did hear firsthand information, which definitely matched up with what I read in the newspaper and what was in the newspaper. And to me, it's very, very disturbing. You get this kind of report that where all these children experience the same thing, and they all describe something that they couldn't see, a force, a malevolent force that was trying to hurt them. And so, these children did go to the hospital. There was protests and all that about kids going back to that school. But this is a documented case of entities or demonic forces, otherworldly types of beings that are entering into our reality. And I figured I'd pass this on because it's part of the bigger picture. So the more you learn, the more you understand about all this stuff. So, and that was to me very shocking when I saw it in the paper, and had to go and actually talk to a few people about it. It was really very strange. So, Beyond the Visual Spectrum, like and subscribe, and just wanted to share this information. All right, take care.